Welcome to Thea the Awakening. I'm gonna take a quick look at this game. I don't know anything about it. I just saw it drop on Steam. I haven't heard any hype around it or anything. Um, but the reviews are good. It's a 4X game, from what I can understand, that has some roguelike elements to it, as well as a unique combat system that utilizes cards, kind of like a dice roll, but cards instead. So it's got some randomness to it. From what I understand, the worlds are procedurally generated upon starting a new game. I don't know anything about this one, so I don't even know how to play it. The settings are pretty basic. Not a lot of video settings, and this is when you boot up the game, you'll notice the notorious Unity video settings from there, which give you no options either. Not a lot of 4X settings here, but I don't know how much the game emphasizes the 4X element, so I don't know if that's good or bad. So all these settings could be wrong for me. These are just the default ones. I just lowered the volume some. But let me lower this a little more and apply that. So I don't know, if all that's set up right or not. I'm going into this blind. This is 100% blind. So it looks like here we have some gods to choose from, and they have different settings. So the idea is that the world pretty much ended, and you're like a god, and the world's awakening again, and you control villagers. I don't know if you control them directly. I don't know how any of this works. So the progress, I can't change that, but I can select a different god, and over here I can check what they focus on. So I'm gonna go with this guy here. It says he's the keeper of the underworld, master of mystical powers, and guardian of souls. So we'll see. He probably, with this guy, you would probably, my guess would be craftsman for the crafting element to the game. Maybe that, you can make unique weapons or potions. I don't even know. But I'm going to stick with warriors. And then under customized difficulty, you do get options here. And this is default. So I'm just going to leave it all the way it is. And see how things go. I don't even know how long I'm going to play this one. But let's jump into it. I don't know if this is a tutorial or... I didn't see any free play options. So this may be just an introduction to the game. If there's voiceovers, I'll try not to speak over them as well. And adjust the volume accordingly for those.
Thea is awakened. Welcome. No time to waste. You are a deity of the High Pantheon, and you must help your worshippers survive the darkness. So what now, you ask? You are divine, yes, but you have little power, and so you will know the world through your people's eyes. This means sometimes you will encounter your own divine messengers, and maybe even face your own avatars. Weird, I know. Your first mission is to survive. Every critter is trying to make sure you stay down. So get food and craft better equipment to protect yourselves. You will guide your people to victory, either by sheer survival and progress, or by solving the cosmic tree's mystery.
Okay, so it looks like I have options here. What's this? Who's talking to me? And what did you mean looking through people's eyes? I'm a deity, I already know these things and don't need the talk. Let's go with the tutorial.
I am but a messenger. Theodore, you can call me. But let us focus on you. Thea is a broken land. The underworld is shut, and the undead roam the earth. And creatures of darkness that ruled for a century want you dead.
Okay, so I need to... Okay, good, you can scroll up. Okay, so I need to improve our village and people, so how do I get started?
First, go and explore your village. Check the inventory to see your stocks and set people to gather food and fuel, like wood. Without food, people will starve, and without fuel, they will not craft or even heal, so these are really important. Yes, once you've visited your village, check out the people standing outside, the exploring party. Select your party and send them to me. I will wait for your people outside the village. I have marked your people's map with a big blue question mark so they will see where I am. Oh, and if you ever forget what your current task is, just check out your logbook.
Okay. I guess I am going to be directly controlling them. Well, we'll find out. So I got +1 XP. Alright, learn the basics of the map. Press and hold, or use WASD to navigate. I prefer WASD. The clicking isn't too bad, like in some games. That's actually not too bad. Alright, press. Alright, got them selected. Now I'll help you set up your village tasks. Thea. Alright. Press again and select magnifying. And this is village management. Production. Okay, select gather to open up the gathering tasks. Here you will see all resources that can be gathered. Food is marked with this icon. Okay. Drag and drop a villager to start. Once the task is completed, you will receive the resource pack. The task will then be repeated automatically. So I'm guessing I don't know what any of these icons mean, but just by guessing, it looks like the basket's probably gathering, where the hammer's probably crafting skill. So I'm going to put Mishko on there, and let me put Tomash. Alright, now how many did it say to put? Alright, well, we'll just start with one. Remember, you can click on question mark to get some more help. Yep, okay, great. Alright, click the hourglass to end turn. This is actually a pretty nice UI. I'm going to stop right here real quick. This is a nice UI. And the map isn't all that bad either. Things are pretty smooth. And I'm not a big fan of Unity. The Fog of War isn't bad. But this doesn't look bad to me. And after putting so many hours into the Civilization series, it's kind of nice to have something fresh. So let's see where this goes. A small group of travelers passes by your village. You exchange basic supplies and talk. Because of your kindness, they tell you of a herbalist living in a solitary hut out in the wilderness. They say she can cure any poison and even heal wounds, for a price, of course. They give you a map to the herbalist hut and depart on their journey. What does view my group do? But great, worth checking out if we're ever wounded or poisoned. So I guess this does have random events. I have 2 small childs. Mishko. He's got a bone blade. Oh, and it tells you the materials and everything. Who's Isbor? Okay. Oh, so you can equip them from here. And I guess it's automatically telling you what they have equipped. So it looks like Luba, 15 damage compared to 5. So it looks like Luba is going to be my fighter. Ooh, nice. Nice avatar. Okay. Great, we're checking out. 1 experience. Your villagers need to eat. Each person uses one food item marked with the fork and knife per turn. Food is needed to heal wounds. If your villagers run out of food, they will starve and eventually die. Having good variety of food provides many bonuses. Fuel is needed in the village and camps. One fuel item per turn is used. So for each village and each camp, one fuel item per turn is used. Without fuel, there will be no additional healing, and many tasks will take twice as long to complete. Okay. So, click craft to open the craft. Alright. So we want to craft clothes. Drag and drop materials onto the workbench. So we need 4 yarn. Click confirm to add this task to the current task list. Okay, so I did it. Okay. Alright, so there's a primary, secondary, and a cowlist material. Plain shirt, the basis of any wardrobe, a plain woven shirt. So, I don't know what the crafting thing means. I don't know what the little bag means. Materials, 8 string. Properties, it's going to give 2 armor. Okay. Drag and drop a villager to start. Well, Mishko's doing that. I'm going to put Isbor to craft. And I guess it's 1 turn. So we'll close that. Now, where does it tell you? Can I get like an overview of 2 villagers or 1 villager idol? No, 2 Luba. Let me put him on gathering fuel. Progress. The amount of production completed and required to complete the task. And pack size. The amount of items received upon completing the task. So, does this mean he's... Alright, so he's not done yet. It's going to take 2 more turns, I guess, to complete, and then he'll get 20. And I think they said that you use 1 food per person. Alright, we'll just see how it goes. Alright. So that's the expedition. Let me see if I can just right click and go there. Alright, well, we'll search location. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done. So what now? Events such as meeting me will occur throughout your adventures. Sometimes they are random, sometimes predestined, and always varied. Events can occur when you're out exploring, but also globally or within your village. So remember, leaving your settlement unattended may be dangerous. Right, events can occur at any time, both within the village and out in the world. Anything else? Many events will ask you to bring stuff or do things in order to move to the next stage. I asked you before to gather food and fuel in your village so you can gather resources in your village, but also by setting up a camp when you're out exploring. To set up a camp, stand on an empty hex and choose the tent icon from the mini HUD. Right, we can gather by setting up camps in the world. Got it. So I'm guessing that you'll be able to set up a camp and then gather supplies from you know, the area surrounding the camp area, you know, the hexes surrounding it. Good. Now events can lead to conversations or just random disasters, but they can also lead to challenges. To show you what I mean, track down a pack of boars nearby, marked by a blue question mark, and bring me their bones. Alright, point me in the direction of those boars. So what are these points? Experience. So, and what are these? Research. Alright. So there's the pack of boars. Alright. So gather. He's almost done. He's got one more turn. Almost done. Got one more turn. Now how do we show the crafting? Alright, view and assign equipment. Inventory. New expedition. Game log. Go to settlement. Next group. Oh, okay, so that's resources. So basically what I want to know, production complete. An item or building has been completed. Click to see the details. Alright. Oh, crafting. Gathering, crafting, construction. Okay. So, also what I wanted to point out here as well, there's not, you don't expand. So, it's a weird 4X because you're not, I hit E and it brought up this menu. Drag and drop a piece of equipment, I don't know, you can use shift, weight 2. Note your villagers can only carry a limited amount of weight depending on their strength attribute. Good for smithing, yes, but it comes in handy when they beast. So armor 6, armor 2. Ugh. Who's got low armor? Nobody's really got low armor, so I don't know the point of making that shirt. Or is that his base armor? So he's at 7, so if I put this on him, will he go, oh yeah. Alright, and she's already equipped with something. And they've got shirts as well. No, they don't. But he does. I don't know if it's important that they have it or if he has it or how that works. Buckler. Armor 3, shielding 1. And where does the buckler go? Oh no. Okay, she can't carry it because she's got the two-handed axe. He's got one axe. Is it? Yeah, it's single-handed. Can he carry the buckler? Yes, he can. Okay. Alright, let's select these guys and then move to the boars. Oh, I got an intern. Alright, so I ran out of moves. I can't get to them. Let's check the village. And see how everybody's doing. Alright, and there's nothing that I can possibly craft. Cooked meals. Oh, I do have some meat. So if we do like this, like that. Alright, which dark wood, from my understanding, is better for making weapons and stuff. So let's do that. And then we'll put Isbor on that. And he'll make 8 of these. And what does this mean? Wait. Okay. So let's just see what happens with that. In turn.
You find the boars Theodore told you about. There is only a couple, so it should not be too hard. However, instead of a straight fight, you can try to do a proper hunt. If you have the right skills, that is. Or better yet, you can go all native on these beasties and wrestle them to the ground. Not an easy option, that one.
Alright, who's my group? Armor, 14 damage, 13 damage, 15 damage. So is it like I don't know if the two okay. Well, there it tells you. Let's just do a fight so we can see. You have started a challenge with 2 wild boars. How do you want to resolve it? Alright. Skills used in this challenge directly. Offense and defense. Tactical skills. First action. Counter offense. Support ally. Shield ally. Confuse. Weapon effect, blunt damage, piercing, poison, and leech. Let's just begin combat to see how it goes. Before each challenge, your people's cards are split between offensive and tactical hands. Here you have the option to reshuffle if you don't like this draw. Okay. You will learn more about challenges and their mechanics once the challenge begins. Alright, these cards offer support for your cards or disturb the enemy using skills. Okay, so basically we want our offensive line here. And then our tactical stuff here. So I don't know how balanced this is. I do see these guys have weaker armor. But I don't know. Let's just keep in play. Let's go for it. Alright, welcome to the card minigame. Please pay close attention to this tutorial as the mechanics are fairly complex. If you feel confident enough to play on your own, you may keep this tutorial window open for reference or reopen it from the question mark. To win, you need to eliminate all your opponent's cards. Let's begin. Your deck is made up of your party members. The stats, damage type, and tactical skills come from their equipment and skills. Excuse me. Your deck is divided into 2 hands. Offensive hand on the left and tactical hand on the right. Okay. The starting side in each round is decided randomly. So there's not like a, a bonus towards being able to start first, like my intuition or anything like that. Evidently not. You begin with a preparation phase. This is where you play your cards. The fight phase comes after all cards are played. This number shows how many cards you can play this turn. So we can play 2 cards. Each card is characterized by 2 very important values: attack and defense. Attacks deal damage, lowering the defense of an attacked card. When defense reaches 0, that card is eliminated. Characters may have different types of attack depending on the weapon, and fight challenges or special skills and non-fight challenges. Poison leech and fight challenges only, your wounds will be carried over from the challenge and can lead to death of the characters. Offensive cards are for the direct attack and are placed on the battlefield using left click. Card's initiative depends on the order it was entered into the battle. Some weapons and skills modify that. Tactical cards offer support. They can only be played using their skills. Support actions will reflect an eligible card with the least initiative. Skill description contains more info. When both you and your opponent pass a turn without playing any cards, fight phase begins. The fight phase is resolved according to initiative, left to right. So the first card on the left attacks first. Cards always attack the closest enemy on either side randomly. Once cards have no target on the battlefield, damage is dealt to remaining cards. If the fight phase does not conclude the challenge, second fight phase follows. Man, this is a lot to take in. If both fight phases do not conclude, the challenger either new preparation begins. Okay. Oh, okay. If they don't conclude the challenge either. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, so I can only play 2. Alright, so let's intern. Holy smokes. That's not even gonna help. Alright, so let's see if we can confuse the boar. And then I'll see if I can support her. Well, no, because if she does a successful strike, she should win automatically. So... Alright. Alright, let's support him. And then... I'll just try and shield him and see if it helps. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, well, that was simple.
You have slaughtered the boars, and you are able to salvage much usable stuff from them. The downside to choosing combat is that your people may get wounds, and with heavy wounds they will risk death every turn until they heal once more.
Left click to dismantle, right click to see properties. Okay. I wonder if we can, like, dismantle this leather. Take it and leave. Alright. Stumble across ruins of an old city. Engulfed the mist and mystery. Let's search it. You open one of the buildings. A strange-looking stone and metal built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you're able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way. Yeah. Alright, he's good, he's good. Alright, I kind of like these. Shield ally, first action, confuse, support. Okay. Alright. Why is he confused off the bat? I wish you could kind of see their status effects. Left click, right click doesn't do anything. Alright, where's their initiative? I don't even know where their initiative is, so I don't know. Oh, I can only play one person? Uh-oh. Alright, the rats aren't a problem. Alright, let's just get all my people out here first. They're gonna get first strike. Okay. Adding shield bonus to your last card and initiative queue equal to shield ally level. So does this add it to... Alright, well let's just do a confuse on him. And then... let's do shield. And support. Phew. Smith's apron, meat, quartz. That's got a 20 weight. Fruit, granite. Alright, she's hurt. Take this stuff and leave. Alright, let's intern. Let's see if I can get these people back here. Camping allows you to rest and gather resources. Setting up a camp costs 1 MP. Where's my MP? I don't even know where the MP is. Oh, movement point maybe? Alright, let's see what's going on in Astoya. Gather. Alright, can we look at our... Alright. Equipment. Manage supplies. Group size 4. Movement points 5 of 5. If you want to restrict or allow any usage of any specific food or fuel item, click this icon. The more food varieties available to the group, the more bonuses they get. So we do have some cooked meat, right? Gets 1 will. Gets 1 health. So if we come up with another food, they'll get +1 to shielding and +1 to dexterity. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can do another. Oops. Put that one there. Alright, now, the question is, do my resources get dropped off here automatically? Or not? Move. Join this group to a settlement or another. Split expedition. Equipment. Inventory. Okay, so here's where we can... Now, do we want to put... Do these people have to have food on them? Is the question. So, like, say I put all my food here. Is this Darkwood? Yeah, it is. Nice. So I'm just going to drop off all these supplies and stuff. There's some herbs. What is this called? Nice. Alright, this one's unused. We can go through all this stuff later. So my question is now, say I move these people. Let's intern. Okay, a group has run out of food or fuel. Okay, so they do have to have some food on them, and they're not getting the bonuses. Alright, so they're independent of the village. So that's what I wanted to know. So basically, the expedition needs their own food supply, while the village needs its own food supply as well. So the village, I'm not too worried about them having 3 different food supplies. You know, I'll put, like, they can last 4 turns. So this will give them 10 turns. And then I'll give them fish for 10 turns as well. Alright, and they need some sort of fuel supply. So I'll give them 10 turns of regular wood. Because I want to save that dark wood. From what I read in one of the reviews for the game, dark wood makes better tools. So let's close that, and I just want to take a look real quick at crafting and to see. Alright, so we don't even have, I guess we're not even high enough level to make stuff. Primary material, secondary, catalyst. So maybe you learn the crafting recipes as you go. Alright. So we're already doing cooked fish. Gathering. We're still gathering seaweed. Gross. Alright, 20 per like 3 turns, where he's getting 7 wood per turn. Or per 2 turns. Alright. So yeah, there wouldn't be any point really in having them with food supplies. Alright, is the only way to heal gonna be to set up camp, or will they just do it automatically through time? Let's see. Let me see if I select that, if it'll automatically select a villager X. And I can't right click to see, so it's not really telling me which one's low. Let's look at their inventory. So is it per move or per turn? Oh, because there's so many people in the group. I see what the problem is. It's one per person. So it's 6 people consuming, you know, 1 food per turn, I believe. Alright. Alright, can I see their character sheets? Alright. So they did heal on her. No. Who's still hurt? She's still hurt. Let me end the turn real quick. I just want to see if she gains any HP. A pigeon flies to your village with a note attached. It reads, "Dear residents of the lovely settlement, if you will, please visit my humble abode, placed not so far from your lovely home. It is very nice. I am a blacksmith of dwarven tradition, and I have an offering for you, kind people. Yes, there is a small map drawn in strange purple glowing ink. Alright, it may be interesting and worth checking out." So I'll check my group from here and see. Oh, this is at the village. Okay. Yeah, we'll check it out. Sure. He's right there. Interesting. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, she is healing over time. Good. Alright, I'm going to put them back on the... back here. And then... let's go to inventory. And let's get some more meat. We'll do like 20 this time. Confirm. And then we'll do like 20 fish. Or let's just do 30 fish. Alright, because they're going to be getting more food. Turn-based. Alright, confirm. And I'm just going to keep this guy. Can you set up an automatic production line? Like, I want him to keep making this cooked meal over and over again. I wonder if you could queue it up. Confirm. 2, 3. Okay, so you can queue it up. I wish it would reflect the changes being made here, though. Oh, it is, down at the bottom. Right here, I see. We do have enough to keep this going. So I'm just going to put him on there. That's pretty neat. It's confusing, you know, because I don't know the UI, but at the same time, I'm having fun learning the UI, if that makes any sense. I want to check this out, actually. Search location. Let's search it. It seems half submerged in water. As you enter, a creature comes out of the waters to attack you. Ew, what is this? Warp snakes. Uh-oh. Let's begin. No, I want to reshuffle. And it didn't help at all. Ugh. What happens if you surrender? Do you really want to forfeit this challenge? The challenge will end, but when retreating from a fight, your people may receive some additional damage. Cancel. Let's just, if we're gonna if we're gonna get hurt, let's just... Let's see how horrible. Oh, good lord. Alright, it's, here's the problem. Say I add him in, or her in. Here's the problem. They're going to have lower initiative than she is. So, they're going to take, she's going to take the blunt of the damage. If I add any buffs, they're going to go to these guys, and they're not going to help her at all. So I think my best bet is to confuse her, shield me, and then shield me again. No, I can't yet. Let's see how bad these creatures are. They're not horrible. Let's shield me again. Ugh. Oh, good lord. She may die. She may die. And I don't want to throw these people in here just as cannon fodder. You know, I don't want to throw them in and just, they're sacrificial lambs. She's got... Oh, she don't even have enough. Oh, good lord. She's gonna die. Alright. Let's see what happens. Shield her again. Support her. Oh, you can't. You just throw him in. He's got to go in. Oh, thank God. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Did I lose anybody? No, they're all just really hurt. Training sword. Oh, good lord. That wasn't even worth it. What's this? Scaled leather. One. Alright. Iron bars. Exotic fruit. And malachite. It's a random skill bonus. Interesting. Iron one. Okay. Take the stuff and leave. Alright. In turn. Alright, well I think I'm gonna end this here. These wounds persist and if serious may cause death. One wound is recovered each turn as long as the group has food. To improve healing, set up a camp or go back to the village and make sure you have food and fuel. Medics reduce the chances of death for wounded party members. Also, some events allow you to heal. Wounded. Alright, well let's see what the camp thing. Okay, while you're set up camping, whatever resources are nearby you can gather. Okay, so I got 2 people that can gather. Alright. Alright, well I'm going to end this here. If you guys would like to see continued gameplay of this, let me know. You can PM me or leave a comment. And I wouldn't mind actually filming this and continuing to play and showing you guys the rest of the game. Alright, thanks for checking it out. I actually recommend this one. This is pretty unique. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Once I get, used to where everything is and how to access everything through the UI, I'm sure I'll be enjoying myself a lot more. In the meantime, thanks for checking it out, and I recommend you go pick it up. Good graphics, good mechanics, solid game. Thanks.